Hello everyone and welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The coronation of King Charles will take place on May 6, but the event has already sparked controversy. The coronation of King Charles is expected to be a spectacular display of pomp and pageantry as the nation gathers to celebrate the inauguration of a new monarch. Despite the excitement surrounding the historic occasion, several details of the coronation, such as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex attendance, have already proven contentious. Express.co.uk examines the 8 controversies that could spark public outrage. 1. The presence of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. According to Express.co.uk, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are on the coronation guest list, and invitations will be sent by the end of the month. However, this news has not been welcomed by everyone, with polls showing that a large proportion of the British public is outraged by the couple's public attacks on the royal family and believes the king should not invite them. A YouGov poll found that 43% of the 3,024 Britons polled thought Harry and Meghan should be invited. 39% said they should not be invited, while 18% said they didn't know. It's certainly not what the British people want. Royal author Alison Pearson said recently of the Sussexes' attendance. Indeed, there is a genuine fear that we will think much less of our new monarch if he is seen to capitulate to an ungrateful couple who have insulted both our country and the institution Charles now represents. Prince William, who is heavily chastised in Harry's memoir, is also said to be hesitant about his brother attending. 2. It falls on Archie's birthday. The king was chastised for holding his coronation on May 6, Archie Harrison's birthday. Archie, Harry, and Meghan's firstborn child will turn 4 this year, and the conflict in diaries forces the couple to make a difficult decision. If they both attend the coronation, they will miss out on spending the majority of the day with their son. This will be made more difficult if the Sussexes decide not to bring their children to the UK. According to reports, Harry may travel to London alone, while Meghan stays in the US to celebrate Archie's birthday with him. Though the couple could do what they did last year for their daughter Lilibet's 2nd birthday, which fell on the Queen's Platinum Jubilee weekend, and host an informal garden party at Frogmore Cottage, their former home. Fans of the couple accused the royal family of intentionally overlapping the dates as a date at the Sussexes. Should Prince Andrew come? Prince Andrew's participation in the ceremony, like Harry and Meghan's, has been criticized. Despite being the king's brother, Andrew was forced to resign as a working member of the royal family due to his associations with sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and allegations of sexual abuse, which he has repeatedly and vehemently denied. Since then, his popularity has plummeted in the United Kingdom, and many people believe the Queen's son should not be invited to the coronation. Andrew is expected to attend, but officials will make sure he takes a back seat by placing him in a discreet location and ensuring he does not take center stage during the ceremony. 4. The row of balconies. Not only are the invitations causing controversy, but so is the question of who will step out onto the Buckingham Palace balcony after the ceremony. The king has been urged to follow in the footsteps of his late mother and allow only senior working royals onto the balcony. This is to keep the Sussexes and Prince Andrew from taking the lead. The balcony moment will be a highlight of the festivities and a great photo opportunity. 5. Anointing in public. At his coronation, Charles is expected to become the first monarch in British history to be publicly anointed with holy oil. The most sacred part of the ceremony, which involves the Archbishop of Canterbury anointing the sovereign's hands, breast, and head with holy oil, is usually kept hidden from the public. The Queen's anointment was concealed by a gold cloth canopy, but the king intends to use a transparent canopy so that everyone can see it. Critics argue that this important religious ritual should be kept private in order to preserve the mystery of the intimate act. Camilla's throne. The Queen Consort, Camilla, will be crowned alongside the king at the coronation, and the palace has confirmed she will wear the Queen Mother's 1911 coronation crown. However, the historic crown features the Koh-i Noor diamond in the front cross, a historic treasure seized by the East India Company in 1849 and presented to Queen Victoria as part of the crown jewels. A campaign has been launched in India to persuade the UK to return the jewel, which is also claimed by Afghanistan and Pakistan. The jewel brings back painful memories of the colonial past, according to a spokesman for Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The palace has been warned by critics that wearing this crown would be a massive diplomatic grenade, according to the Daily Mail. Officials have confirmed, however, that the diamond will be removed from the crown for this year's coronation. 7. The event's cost. Critics have questioned whether the scale of the coronation, which includes a bank holiday weekend, is appropriate in light of the rising cost of living and the impending recession. The cost of the coronation will not be revealed until after the event, as the Department for Culture, Media, and Sport has kept the estimated budget under wraps. While the event is expected to cost taxpayers millions of dollars, the extra bank holiday will also have a negative impact. According to a report by the Centre for Economics and Business Research, each UK bank holiday costs the economy £2.3 billion. However, experts believe that the cost of the coronation will be offset by an increase in the hospitality and tourism sectors. According to a consultancy firm that provides an annual report on the estimated total value of the monarchy, the coronation will generate an additional £1 billion for the UK economy. Politicians are dissatisfied with the reduced guest list. Charles has reduced the number of guests from over 8,000 to 2,000, implying that fewer people will be able to attend. According to The Sun, members of both houses of Parliament, the Commons and the Lords, are unhappy with the lack of invitations to the King's coronation, and several peers have been lobbying the Cabinet Office to ensure their inclusion on the guest list. The number of MPs invited is also being reduced, with only a few dozen selected to attend. It is likely that only top cabinet ministers, senior privy councillors, and opposition leaders will be retained. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update. Ralph Beckett, based in Hampshire, was hired by the monarch in 2008, and he will now train 4 juveniles for the upcoming racing season. King Charles is carrying on his mother's tradition of horse racing by sending 4 of Queen Elizabeth II's horses to a trainer in Andover. Charles hired Ralph Beckett in 2008, and he is now in charge of training 4 juveniles for the upcoming racing season in March. According to the Racing Post, the King has approached flat racing expert Mr. Beckett about training the horses, all 4 of which were bred at the Royal Stud in Sandringham. One of the animals is the sister of the late Queen's sprinter King's Lynn, who won the Group 2 Temple Stakes and the King's Stand Stakes at Ascot last year. Another horse is Diploma's half-sister, who was trained by Her Majesty's longtime trainer, Sir Michael Stout. The Queen reportedly divided her horses among 11 different trainers while she was alive. Mr. Beckett was first hired in 2008 to train the first horse he and Camilla had bred. When he told me the plan, I did a double take, he said. It's a great honor and a lot of fun. Last year, the King auctioned off 14 of the Queen's horses for a total of £1 million, according to a royal source who confirmed his plans to reduce the royal racing stock. After his mother died, Charles inherited all of her racing horses, with more than 1/3 of them being sold at the famous Tattersall's October sales in Newmarket, Suffolk. The family's connection to the horse racing industry will continue, the source said. The desire is to carry on the traditions and connections with Royal Ascot, but not on the scale that Her Majesty had because she had a passion, they added. Her Majesty would usually sell 7 horses each year as part of the natural churn of running the collection. The Queen had brood mares of her own. She would breed and sell them, Tattersall's spokesman Jimmy George told the BBC. You can't keep all of them.